Hey, mister, I got $10 to buy a ticket.
$10? You're about 90 short, bud.
Hey, kid, can I buy that ticket from you?
That's $20.
Hey, look, please, can I get in? I got $10.
No, I can't. I couldn't do it. I'd lose my job.
Rudy had always dreamed of watching a game inside the stadium, but with only $10 in his pocket, he had no choice but to leave. Still, he didn't give up. He kept asking strangers for a ticket, but was turned down every time. Just one wall separated him from the game. On the other side was the roar and excitement of the crowd. Meanwhile, Rudy stood alone outside. His figure looked small and lonely. After the game, he quietly walked into the now empty field. That night, he climbed through a window to sleep in the school's storage room because he had nowhere else to go. But this time, something had changed. Someone had left him a blanket and the key to the room. The next morning, Rudy excitedly told the janitor about the game he watched on TV. "This is where the game was played," he said, pointing to the exact scoring spot. The janitor didn't understand his obsession. Rudy invited him to come watch his future game on Sunday when he made the team. The janitor agreed half-heartedly. Rudy thanked him for the blanket and the key. The janitor denied it. Rudy knew it was him, but didn't press the issue. They never mentioned it again. Rudy studied hard. He was determined to get into Notre Dame. But his grades weren't great, just one A, and the rest were Bs. He knew his GPA had slipped. A priest tried to comfort him. He said admissions officers were unpredictable and encouraged Rudy to keep trying. Another semester passed, and Rudy was rejected again. He went home. His family hadn't even known where he'd been. He showed his father his report card. He said he'd made it onto Notre Dame's football team this semester. He had watched many games and hoped to take his dad to one, but his father refused. Watching on TV was enough for him. Then Rudy looked up. He saw his ex-girlfriend with his brother. His brother congratulated him, but with sarcasm. His ex tried to apologize. Rudy didn't respond. He simply walked away. Rudy's love for football. He never got support from his family. Rudy remembered being doubted and dismissed ever since he was a child.
After high school, I'm gonna play football at Notre Dame.
You're gonna play football at Notre Dame?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna buy a mansion on Lakeshore Drive.
He sincerely shared his dream, but his family never encouraged him. They just thought he was joking. Only one person truly listened, his friend. This boy always paid close attention when Rudy talked about football games on TV. Time passed quickly. Rudy graduated from high school. That day was the players' final game. One by one, they joined the farewell ritual. After a final run, each slowly left the field. Rudy felt deeply sad, but his friend stayed by his side to comfort him. One day in class, the teacher announced a trip to Notre Dame University. Rudy immediately noted the date. The day of the trip, the teacher stopped him and asked why he wanted to go.
When you read the announcement in class, I thought you said anybody could go.
I'm sorry, Rudy. This bus is for students who are interested in attending the university. It's not a sightseeing tour.
Well, maybe someday I could go to school there.
When Rudy answered, the teacher was stunned. He pulled Rudy aside and explained his grades weren't even good enough for community college, let alone Notre Dame. Just like that, Rudy was rejected. He had no choice but to turn back. 4 years passed. Family burdens and life struggles wore him down. He gave up what everyone had always called a foolish dream. Now, he worked at a factory with his friend. On Rudy's birthday, his friend gave him a gift. Rudy was thrilled and put on the clothes right away. He had been quietly saving money, hoping to one day visit Notre Dame and see the football team. His friend was the only one who believed in him.
Having dreams is what makes life tolerable.
That night, his friend lit a match and shared a heartfelt message. A simple flame, a simple cake, and Rudy's not-so-simple dream. Not long after, tragedy struck. Rudy's friend had an accident and passed away. The only person who had ever supported him was gone. At the funeral, Rudy was heartbroken. In his grief, he made a bold decision he was going to Notre Dame. After constant effort, Rudy finally reached the place of his dreams. But many of the regular players looked down on him, because there he was only part of the scout team. At that moment, he finally snapped.
Hey, what are you doing? Don't treat me like your brother, man. I'm playing defensive end for the Purdue.
The official players started targeting Rudy because of how hard he was working. After practice, they cornered him and even tried to chase away his friends.
I want to tell you, man, I'm sorry about what happened at practice today.
Don't be sorry.
Don't you understand, man? If you don't cool it out there, you're going to end up getting yourself killed.
If I cool it, I won't be helping you guys get ready for the next week's games. Got it?
I got it.
One of them thought Rudy was just showing off and got really upset. From then on, Rudy trained even harder. He also worked a part-time job to support himself since practice players didn't earn any money. But the hard work took a toll. He got hurt often, sometimes needing ice packs to ease the pain. During one practice, Rudy's intense focus caused him to collide with an official player. Frustrated, the player got up and threw the ball at him. They started arguing until the coach stepped in and asked what was going on.
This is the season, and this asshole thinks it's the Super Bowl. You just summed up your entire sorry career here in one sentence. If you had a tenth of the heart of Rudy, you could have made All-American.
The coach told the player that if he had even a tenth of Rudy's dedication, he would already be an all-star. Angry at the player's attitude, the coach demoted him to the practice squad. Rudy's overexertion was becoming a concern. The doctor advised him to ice his shoulder at night, which he did. At this moment, one player told Rudy all his hard work was pointless, since he hadn't played in a real game yet. He said only those who got game time were real team members. After hearing what his teammates said, Rudy decided he had to take action. So he went to the coach, hoping to fight for one last chance.
What can I do for you? Is that no matter how hard I try, I'm never going to get above the prep team. I mean, I've kind of accepted the fact that God made certain people to be football players, and I'm not one of them.
I wish God would put your heart in some of my players' bodies.
Rudy told the coach that his father loved Notre Dame, but his father didn't believe he had really made the team. The next year would be Rudy's last in college, and he wanted to give his father a special gift. Rudy asked the coach if he could play just once next season. The coach explained that game spots were tightly limited. Even substitutes were carefully selected. Just when Rudy thought he had no chance...
Is this just for your father? No, it's for everybody who told me that being a Notre Dame football player would be impossible. It's for my brothers, the kids in my high school, the guys I work with at the mill. They can't come to practice and see that I am part of the team.
His persistence moved the coach. The coach agreed, saying Rudy's hard work deserved a shot. Rudy was thrilled. He thanked the coach and quickly called his father with the news. But soon after, something unexpected happened. The newspaper announced that Notre Dame's coach was being replaced. Rudy was devastated. His friend tried to comfort him, saying the former coach probably had made arrangements. But Rudy's chance seemed forgotten. The new coach wasn't impressed. He thought Rudy lacked talent. Rudy's name never appeared on the game roster. Despite his hard work, he was never picked. Every day, Rudy checked the team list, but his name was never there. He often hid in quiet corners, letting out his frustration in tears. Over time, Rudy became close with many players. They saw his effort and believed he deserved a real game. But in the final game lineup, Rudy's name was still missing. Heartbroken, he decided to leave. Even the players thought it was unfair. Rudy was so discouraged, he skipped the last practice. For 2 years, he had only ever missed that one.
Where are you going?
I quit.
Hey, Rudy, wait up. Hey.
The hell with Divine, the hell with Coach Yonto.
Wait up. In 2 years, you haven't missed one practice. And the last one of your senior year, you just quit?
That's what I said, I quit.
Well, I don't want you to quit.
What the hell is it to you?
Brody started thinking about giving up on his dream of becoming a football player. When he shared this with the janitor, the man got upset and revealed that he himself had once been a player.
You were a player?
I rode the bench for 2 years. Thought I wasn't being played because of my color. I got filled up with a lot of attitude, so I quit.
It turns out the janitor used to be a player. He left the team for some reason, but soon regretted it. He told Brody, "If you skip practice today, you'll regret it too." The janitor walked away. Rudy knew what he had to do. He showed up at the team's final practice. The players were surprised he came. One of the players, the team captain and an all-star, started clapping for him because Rudy had worked hard for 2 years but never played in a game. They respected his dedication, but the new coach didn't know Rudy's story. He simply told everyone to keep practicing. After practice, a player approached the coach.
"I want Rudy to dress in my place, Coach. He deserves it."
The coach was shocked. This was his team captain and a star, but the player was serious. He took off his jersey, placed it in front of the coach, and left. The coach stood there, confused and speechless. Then came another knock. Another player walked in, did the same, dropped his jersey, and repeated the words. One by one, the players followed, each leaving their jersey. They were giving up their spot so Rudy could have his chance. The coach was moved. He finally agreed. Rudy called his dad and brother. He'd never played in a game, so his brother didn't believe him. But Rudy knew this time. It was real. On game day, a teammate brought Rudy his uniform and wished him luck. His best friend came from far away. His family showed up too. This was his dad's favorite team. It was his dream as well. When Rudy turned, he saw the janitor in the stands, smiling. Rudy was emotional. The janitor was proud. Rudy's dream was finally coming true. Rudy led the team onto the field. His friends and family were overjoyed. The game was intense. Rudy stood on the sidelines, watching it all unfold. Would Rudy finally get his chance to play?